Good morning, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Well, we're down here on the beachfront, and despite power going out about 2:45 this morning, it came back. Actually, we got a notice that it was going to be back on at 6, and by 5 o'clock, I think the whole peninsula pretty much was on. So, looking good there. Got some hot coffee we're drinking here beachfront. So we've been up since about 2. I think it went out about 2:24, and for some reason I heard the dog and woke up at 2:45 or 2:44, and been up pretty much since then. Went and drove the peninsula extra early, probably about 3 o'clock, to see what was going on, and or about 4 o'clock, I guess, and then started seeing power come back on, I think about 4:30 probably, down on the east end, and saw them working. And so don't know what the problem was, but we're going to try and make a phone call today and find out what happened. I'm sure it was salt buildup. We got just a little bit of rain in some areas, and when that happens and we don't get a good wash, man, it just plays heck on everything. So anyway, but we've got the weekend coming up, and we're going to talk weather real quick. Harold went into South Texas earlier this week, and I can tell you the beach is phenomenal. And so I was excited when I saw the high tides we had. High enough to soak the beach, but not high enough to cause any problems down here that I know of. And so we're looking more or less sunny skies. In fact, I see one computer model showed a little bit of rain the end of next week, but really that's the other models showed very little rain. And so it's going to be hot today, going to get up to 95 and averaging between 91 and 93 the rest of the week and through the weekend. Weekend's looking great, and we've got some great music down here this weekend. In fact, this weekend, next weekend, just about every weekend, we've got music down here. But Friday night, I'm going to be at Stingray. I love listening. The Big Jordan Band, we did an interview with him that's going to play this afternoon on Bands on Bolivar. But we're going to be at Stingray Friday night listening to him. He was at Jason Appleby was at the Crab Fest, the Big Jordan Band, put on a phenomenal show. And so we had a chance to sit down and talk with him, or online talk with him, I guess you could say, last week. And we're going to show you the interview that we did with him, and can't wait to listen to him because they really put on a phenomenal show. Got some great feedback from everyone at the Texas Crab Festival this year, and so I was happy when Brad said he had them booked. And so anyway, weather's looking good for the weekend. And if you're coming down and looking for a golf cart, West Canal Beach Buggies, which sponsors this Thursday morning feed every week, want to thank them for doing that. It's they've got a special going on. If you're coming down Sunday through Thursday, it's $50 off your golf cart rental, 2-day minimum. And if you're coming down on the weekend, it's $20 off Friday and Saturday with a 2-night minimum. So if you pick it up Friday night and you keep it through Saturday night, then you'll have a 2-day or $20 off. But if you're coming down during the week, you get $50 off. And so I want to thank West Canal Beach Buggies, Tasha, Alex, and the crew up there for everything they do. And they do maintenance with OEM parts. They've got a great mechanic there, really knows golf carts and troubleshooting, and they don't milk you. They don't just replace parts, they fix it. So anyway, there's your back to school discounts right now going on at West Canal Beach Buggies. You can find them online at www.westcanalbeachbuggies.com. So anyway, there's the morning view. It's looking great down here. We're drinking a little coffee. Got to go get some gas. The pumps were off, I guess because of the power outage. The pumps were off at the big store, and so they're getting up. Their crews are piling in there, getting everything ready for us, and they open at 7 o'clock, so we're going to go down there and may get us a breakfast plate and refresh our hot coffee and get some gas for the day. I top my tank off every morning just about, so I don't have to worry about if I get a phone call to go somewhere or something happens. I always keep a full tank of gas in the truck. First thing I do in the morning when I'm waking up is go get my gas, and the only place I buy it down here is at the big store. So anyway, things are looking good. Remember, Friday night, Stingray Restaurant, the Big Jordan Band. It's going to be a great show. We're going to be there at least for part of it. Maybe try and sit down and talk with Jason again, but they really put on a phenomenal show. And watch the interview this afternoon at 4 o'clock on Bands on Bolivar, because he's actually a preacher too, and they have a saltwater chapel that they have that we talk a little bit about in his interview. So anyway, we're gonna head on out. Time for a little breakfast, get things going today. We've got some interviews we're gonna do and some video work we're gonna do. We've got a new 360 camera that we're gonna work with today too, and see if we can't get it, use it as another eyeball or another view for you. And so if you see us driving up and down the peninsula with a pole on the back of our truck, we're just doing some test shots. So anyway, we're gonna head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. Let us know where you're listening from, when you're coming down. Come see us Friday night at Stingray at the Big Jordan Band concert. It's gonna be a great show. We're gonna be there. Can you tell I really like listening to them? And get ready for Labor Day weekend 2023. We've got some great shows down here. Jason Boland, Pat Green, Larry Joe Taylor, just to name a few. So until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless. And we'll see you on the Upper Texas Coast, Bolivar Peninsula. God bless and bye-bye.